There's a reason that the root word of authority is author.
Nice.
Because nothing positions you better in the marketplace as being an author.
So talk us about why every chiropractor should have a book and how that positions you in the marketplace and how they can use it in the marketplace. Tell us about that.
I think everyone would agree the best patients, okay, your best practice members are the ones who get it, right? They're educated, they understand, they drink the Kool-Aid, if you will. And nothing, imagine if you had a very easy to read textbook for your office. One, whenever your patient's coming in, because let's face it, you are not spending that much time with your patients during for adjustments. Or if you have associates, then you're trying to make sure the associates are educating the patients during their the lifetime of care. But what if they were asking questions and you can say, hey, Miss Smith, do this. Chapter 3 of the book covers a lot of what you're asking right here. Nice. Before your next visit, go read it. It's only about 7 pages. Nice. Things like that. Being able to use it for education is great. But I love saying this. There's a reason that the root word of authority is author.
Nice.
Because nothing positions you better in the marketplace as being an author. And I'm not talking about just a Kindle book, an ebook, because really the value there is it's an article, they uploaded it, turned it into an ebook. But when you have a physical product that you can hold in your hand, I mean, this is one of our clients' books right here, and you can get these to patients, use this, get on TV locally and interviewed on, even nowadays, we've had several clients that get interviewed on radio, on talk radio, or just some of their morning radio shows. And these radio programs still stream these interviews Facebook Live. Nice. Even though they're going out on the radio, they're also doing that. And then you get to use that video in your marketing and stuff as well. So there's a lot that you can do. But the great thing about this is when you do these books, we're not looking for a book to be done, 60,000 words. Now, we've done some like that. We've had some clients that have actually had big books that they've been working on, and we just help with the editing and the publishing process. The problem with that is people aren't going to read them. They're just, it's too overwhelming. So we like to shoot for 15,000 words, give or take, which is going to give us a book, roughly 110, 120 pages. It's very digestible. It's very easy to read. But more importantly, it's a fancy business card. And I know here, as far as cost per book, these typically only cost around $2.50 US to have printed. Whenever I was working in office and we were doing, these screenings and events, we had these trifold brochures that we had printed up. They cost us over $2 a piece to print.
Crazy.
We could have a book. And you know what? When people go to clean out their vehicle after, these health events, whatever, they throw brochures away. No one throws away a book.
Look, I completely agree with that. It's my ultimate positioning tool. If you're an expert, you have it's the ultimate positioning tool. So I love what you do. I love what you teach there because, if you are, it's the greatest business card of all time. Now, one thing I will talk about, what we talk about in my tribe, my New Patient Avalanche tribe, my Inner Circle tribe, is that information is the bridge. Information is the bridge that helps people down progressively make a decision towards doing business with you. One of the things we always teach is that often people will need information of some sort before they'll do business with you. But statistically, most people will skip the information altogether once you've offered it to them and go straight to the product or service, which is such an interesting dynamic. Like you have to offer information in the form of a book, etc. But most people won't, and it's not that point. It's that you do want it to get read, but most people will skip the information altogether and go straight to the product or service simply because you have the information. So they'll want information before they do business with you, but they'll skip it all together and go straight to the product. So I just love what you teach there when it comes to books, etc. And if every chiropractor had a book, it would position them as the expert straight away.